cupping, chiropractic adjustments, and sports rehabilitation.
Our mission is to ensure an individualized and efficient treatment plan to get you back on your feet.
From ankle sprains and sports injuries to neck pain and headaches, we've got your back.
Give us a call or book an appointment on our website. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy.
Now located on Summit Street across from the high school.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Rhonda Westland, right here in Yankton, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Rhonda and her team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Rhonda Westland, it's easy to switch and save. Just give her a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is his first time up to bat here today. Infeld has been efficient. The ninth batter on the base paths with a strong single into left field. It's the fourth hit for Renner. Renner started this game with 3 straight singles, and since that time, they have been held in check.
Top the order for Renner.
Jack Stuckel, he scored in the first inning. Did get a single. Play over to first. Sprinkle is back in time.
Runner coach giving traditional signs. Third base coach.
Yeah, that's something that we've talked about by all these different teams and how they are putting their calls in, their plays, some, traditional, and that's what we're seeing by Renner here. Others, like Watertown, for example, they're all wearing wristbands, and they're given a number, I believe, or some sort of code. They look at their wristband, they know what to do, and here's the bunt. Good bunt right down the left field line, and very intelligently done by Goki. Goki sees it on the white foul line, waits for it to cross that line, and then touches it, because he had no chance if he were to pick it up right there. No. So smart decision by Yankton's Goki.
I'd like to ask the coaches that are using the numbers and the wristbands if they found less missed signs
yeah.
or calls, with their players, if that's the thought process behind it or what exactly it is.
Infeld on the mound, looks over to first, throws the pitch, up and in. Jack Stuckel remains at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Likely swinging away now. Pitches in, and he goes down on a wrong way K. One out for Renner. That sends up Rylan Arbogast. He is 1 for 1 on the day. Pitches in, runner's going.
Foul ball.
And Sprinkle will make the slow trot back to first after the foul ball. Infeld is on his 32nd pitch here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Arbogast swings, and foul ball to the right side of the field. So 0 balls, 2 strike, a pitcher's count. Runner goes, throw down, and he is going to be safe. Goes into center field, but after the slide, Sprinkle's not going to go to third, and that will be a stolen base for Sprinkle.
Looks like that ball almost slipped out of Johnson's hand. It didn't go much further past the pitcher's mound.
Might have given a couple of night crawlers a bruise. Sprinkle now in scoring position. Arbogast with a chance to get one run closer. Pitches in, swing, and
he went.
He went. So strike three. 2 strikeouts in a row on the top 2 batters for Renner. Frankie Intveld is the pitcher. Infield pitches that one. It's a single, goes out to left. That is going to score. Sprinkle from second. So Jacobson with the RBI single into center field will bring the score to 3-2.
You know, he really looked like he got out on his front foot there, but still was able to stick with it and still send a line drive into center field for the hit.
Yeah, that shows, you know, strong shoulders, strong arms. The 4-hitter Brogan Moffitt, and he is going to be hit by the pitch.
I couldn't tell where that hit him. I don't know if it got him up in the upper shoulder or if it got him in the head.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. But he will walk to first on the hit by pitch. That'll take Jacobson or move him to second. Brings Bjorkman to the plate for Renner. Bjorkman is 0 for 1 on the day. He popped up to the first baseman last time at bat. Renner threatening. 2 men on base. Pitches in. Swing and a miss. Good play and catch by Wishan to end the inning and the threat. 3-2. We're going to the 4th. You're watching Post 17 TV.
Inflammation is the root cause of the chronic pain we experience every day. This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlandson with First Chiropractic Centers. One of the easiest and most effective ways to keep in good health is to adopt an anti-inflammatory diet. Replace grains with more fruits and vegetables. For salads, use mixed greens, small amounts of dairy products, no soda, and only 1 cup of coffee per day. An anti-inflammatory diet can help you lose weight, become pain-free, and feel great. First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Turning 65 or new to Medicare? Navigating your options can feel overwhelming, but we're here to help. At Missouri River Associates, we make it easy to find the right plan for your health and budget. From Medicare supplements, Advantage plans, and prescription drug coverage, we'll guide you every step of the way. Plus, our services are completely free. Call Missouri River Associates today, 665-6885. Let us help you find peace of mind and the coverage you deserve.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
Well, you could say partly cloudy, but Canada's kind of ruined our sunshine here today.
We have a little hazy smoke in the air. I think that was, when I looked at the forecast, they planned on this today.
They did. Today and tomorrow, I believe. Canada's having another campfire. So the grounds crew comes out for the Watertown Stadium, cleans some things up.
They've had their work cut out for them this week. They've had a lot of time spent at the ballpark.
They really have.
They've had 4 games a day and then 3 today.
Those of you that are just tuning in, watching some baseball, the highest level of baseball in South Dakota for American Legion here at the state championship. Renner is just a real small town on the north side of Sioux Falls. Renner comprised mostly of students and athletes that go to O'Gorman High School.
Kind of a historic ballpark in Renner as well.
Yeah, it is. It's been around a long time. I like playing there. Used to like playing there, and again when I played amateurs, and that was fun.
It's a good atmosphere there. It's
my understanding is that ballpark has been there since like the 1920s in that same area. So we're talking over 100 years with that ballpark there. And of course, if you have more concrete information, you're from Renner, let us know. Give us a tweet out at Post17 at TV. Let us know.
Now there are tamping around third base where Goki had slipped as well.
Yeah, Goki's been destructive on the turf. No, we can't call it turf. We can call it sod, right? We can't say turf. We have to say sod. So they'll work on this a little bit. We talk about Yankton. Those of you that don't know or weren't listening yesterday, we talked about how Yankton was the Dakota's first capital city. And before it went to Pierre, and of course, you know the history. You had the battle between Huron and Pierre for the capital, and Huron ended up getting the state fair, and Pierre got the capital.
That's a tough choice there.
Well, you know, history is interesting how that works out. Yeah. You know, if you look at how the interstate was formed, and you know, the interstate going north out of Sioux Falls, and instead of going to Madison when, well, I think it was Senator Carl Munt was in, and he wanted to bring the interstate to Madison, but at that time there was a group of people that didn't want it, and so the interstate went to Brookings. Obviously that benefits Brookings here today, Brookings South Dakota State University. The Jackrabbits there in Brookings. Yeah, the history is always kind of interesting.
It is, and
how things work out.
Carl Munt was from Madison, of course.
He was, yes. Yes, he was. And up to bat for Yankton, it's going to be the right fielder, Evan Sirk. Evan Sirk is 0 for 1 on the day. Pitches in, and it is a ball. On the mound remains Parker Sheet. And he'll even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Parker with the pitch, and that is high. Another ball, 3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch is on its way. And they are calling that a ball. They're going to walk Evan Sirk. That'll put the leadoff batter in the 4th inning on base. Sam Goki up for Yankton. He is the leadoff batter. He is 1 for 2 here today. He has scored a run for Yankton.
You know, I've talked about Sirk, you know, with his on-base percentage and stuff, and I almost, yeah, he's the 9 hitter, but I almost look at him as the 2nd leadoff hitter for Yankton with that on base, and he's the kid that they want turning the lineup over, getting to the top part of their order.
Hits up, long, deep fly balls it over his head, and no, it is tracked down by Stukel. And I think Sirk thought that was going to go over his head. He was nearly at second base. Evan Sirk is a speedy base runner as well. He's got 16 stolen bases on the year. But Stukel right there, he tracked that one down, ran and got it. That was a good hit by Goki. And that will be the first out for Yankton. That'll bring up Matthew Sheldon. That pitch is up high for a ball. Pitch is in. Ball 2 to Matthew Sheldon. Sheldon was hit by a pitch his first time up, and he's 1 for 1 on the day. Parker Scheit at the pitcher's mound. Pitches in. It's up, and this run is on, and he is in. So Evan Sirk gets the stolen base. And we knew that he was a threat on the base paths. 3 balls, 0 strikes to Matthew Sheldon. Scheit with the pitch. That is going to be ball 4.
Sheldon with good patience there. He looks to be, you know, we've seen him. He's a big, strong hitter and looks to be the type that wants to drive in runs, but did a good job being patient and drawing that walk.
Easton Fieser now up to bat. He is 1 for 2 on the day. He singled into right field, a hard ground ball right between the first and second baseman. Takes a big cut there and goes down 0-1 in the count. Scheit in the stretch. With Sirk on base, a single likely scores him. Fieser wanted it, but he did hold back. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, I think the Renner outfield's going to have a hard time throwing Sirk out at the plate.
Yep. Pitches in for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Easton Fieser. Scheit regroups, takes a breath, looks at Sirk, gets ready, pitches in, high fly ball, left field. Lechtenberg is there for the out. That'll hold the runners as well.
That makes 2 outs for Yankton. Coming to plate is our catcher, Gavin Johnson.
Gavin Johnson is 0 for 2 on the day. A hard ground ball to the shortstop, Jacobson. Jacobson threw him out last time out. Scheit steps off. Cirque wants to keep Cirque close. Cirque is a threat on any base path he's on. Pitch and delivery, and that's down. Donahoe with a good stop. Scheit with the delivery. It's a dribbler. Moffitt goes and gets it, makes a throw to first, and pulls the first baseman off, but that's exactly what we talk about. Cirque runs right in on that throw, the speedy Cirque. Arbogast slow to get up over on the other side.
Yeah, Cirque just kept running on that play, and throw was just off just barely and got away not even very much from Arbogast, but with Cirque's speed, he was able to score easily at home.
And it was heads up play, Cirque speed, there's 2 outs, so good base running and IQ on the base paths there by Cirque. You see Arbogast is down, and they're going to talk about this, but
Was there a collision a little bit at first? I didn't see that.
I think the question is, did he pull his foot, or did he have his foot on there? I think that's what they're getting together. That's what they're talking about right now. And they got together, they talked about it, and they're calling safe. So the throw over by Moffitt pulled Arbogast off the bag. So he is safe. That'll bring up Beck Reichen. And that'd be an error on Moffitt.
Sheldon was also able to advance to third on that throw to home.
So that was up, that was good at thinking on Sheldon as well. Beck Reichen up to bat. Scheit now, 2 balls, 0 strikes on Beck Reichen. Scheit with the pitch, Reichen. High bouncer, and that time Moffitt gets the throw over to Arbogast for the 3rd out. We are ready for an Inside the Game by KXLG's Jeremy Herbold in just a moment.
All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's KXLG Inside the Game, and we're really inside the game. We're inside the production booth right now, and this is a pretty crazy setup. You can see all the different monitors, all the different buttons to hit. This is this great broadcast that you're watching right now. We're technically taking you inside the production booth. Let's interview some of these guys here. What's your name and what do you do?
My name is Conrad Pitkin, and I'm doing the scorebook and the stats for this game.
How long have you been doing this?
About a year or so now.
Have fun with it?
Yes, it's very fun.
All right, let's go to Hugh. What's your name and what do you do?
So I'm Carter Emmers. I'm what's called the technical director. I kind of yell at all these camera people and make sure that they're pointing their...
Do you struggle with dry contacts? At Vision Care Associates, we have a great option. Infused contact lenses by Bosch & Lomb. Infused lenses are designed to ensure that your eyes stay hydrated and irritation-free, even after a full day of wear. Our doctors specialize in fitting these lenses for maximum comfort and optimal vision. Schedule your consultation and experience the all-day comfort and crisp, clear vision you deserve.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
going back with more. I'm Jeremy Herman.
Well done, KXLG's Jeremy Herbold, and visiting with the Aero TV staff in what's going on inside the game. They are in the booth. They do have some air conditioning up there, which we don't have outside. So, you know, they've got that air. They're nice and cool. We're under a tent, though.
We are under a tent. It has warmed up a little, though, as the afternoon's moved along.
Zach Barr up to bat for Renner. Renner down 4-2 now in the bottom of the fourth. Intveld remains on the pitcher's mound. Intveld at 40 pitches, so he has been very efficient here in this game as well. Thought it was
a ball was dropping his bat down, and the ball actually hit his bat for a foul ball.
That is an unfortunate strike. Yeah.
You see it sometimes.
They say drop your bat, right?
And they do. You see it when they're ducking out of the way sometimes, but that one was even different.
Yeah, that even to count at 2-2. Swings, dribbler, foul ball. Intveld, right-hander swings, defensive swing by Zach Barr, and he's able to fight that one off. The count remains 2-2. Zach Barr did strike out last time up to bat.
He's definitely had a couple defensive swings, but he's hanging in there.
He's got a 405 on base percentage, hits at 270. He is what they've said in the past, you know, his scouting report is he's kind of a clutch RBI guy. Now, nobody on base for him to get an RBI here unless he wants to hit it over the fence. That was a good swing just underneath that, fouled her straight back to the fence. 2-2, so good battle going on here between Intveld and Barr. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Yankton up 4-2. Three balls, two strikes.
He kind of had me confused there. It looked like he was going to take off for first, like he walked, but it was only ball three.
And then you have Yankton, who believes that was a strike. Here's the pitch, and it's inside. Now he'll walk. Crowd's been fairly quiet this game, but they are the energy is rising here now, which is fun to see. I mean, you're in an elimination game. There's 2.5 innings left. It's time to put some runs on the board, extend your season. The bunt is on. Good bunt. Goes to third base. Third baseman goes and gets it. Good scoop out by Fieser at first base. So Goki goes after that one, picks it up, and makes a really, really close play over there. But that was saved by Fieser. Nice job by the first baseman. One down for Renner on the sac bunt.
So what's your thoughts on that? Down 2 runs. Do you like the sac bunt in that situation, or?
You know, I actually do like that in this situation, because you have another, you have 7 or 8 outs to 7 outs to go, and you need to get 2 runs. So you don't need to get both of them in the same inning. You know, play defense, get 1 at a time. You've got time, so I actually like that. Let's manufacture that run. I assume you're not in favor of that.
No, actually, I agree with you on that one. Especially too, we're towards the bottom of their order. We're not with the typical part of the order where guys are driving in more runs and maybe your higher average hitters. So I don't have a problem with it here, and I agree. You have how many more outs in the ball game, and a couple chances to get those runs in.
Bats out, line drive, That is going to bring Barr around. Barr's going to be in to score. So an RBI single by Sam Donahoe. Donahoe is the catcher, and he gets his team 4-3, which the bunt set that one up. Yeah, it worked. Good strategy. Good piece of hitting by Donahoe, the 8th batter in the lineup. This will bring up Zach Sprinkle. Sprinkle is 1 for 1 on the day. And he puts the bat on the ball. It goes to the shortstop of Riken. Riken
got him.
Transitions over to Wishon, and Wishon with a big arm throw over to second to get the double play and get them out of this inning. Here we go. We can see this replay. Good play by Riken. Wishon is standing right there and makes a strong throw. You're watching Post 17 TV. Stay with us.
This is the sound of grilling season. It's time to get back to cookouts, to gathering with friends and family, and making memories. And with Hy-Vee's lower prices on thousands of items all over the store, you can still get the best quality meat and everything else you need for your barbecues at prices that will make you smile. Get back to grilling for less, with a little help from Hy-Vee.
I love 1919 root beer. It's the best over a big scoop of vanilla ice cream. My favorite is just ice cold 1919 poured over crunchy ice. It's so refreshing. It's the creamiest root beer ever.
1919 root beer is the perfect treat, brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients. It's the creamiest, full-bodied, alcohol and caffeine-free draft root beer available. It's a taste tradition since, well, 1919.
The Boathouse is for everyone. Axe throwing, mini bowling, shuffleboard, beanbag, golf, pool, and darts. Plus awesome food and drinks with lots of cold craft beers and other beverages. Some say the Boathouse is the most fun you can have on land. Trivia on Tuesday nights, music bingo on Wednesdays with live music on Friday night. This is downtown Yankton's fun gathering place for all ages. If you can't be on the boat or at a Bucks or Gazelles game, then it's the Boathouse.
Afternoon elimination game between the Yankton Bucks and the Renner Royals. First pitch is in, and that's up for a ball.
Parker Scheidt still on the mound for Renner.
Owen Wishon, who made the strong throw from second to first to get that double play, is up to bat. Owen Wishon was hit by a pitch last time up, and he's also had a sack bunt on the day, so he is 0 for 0 in the book. Looking at a 3-0 count. Swing and a miss. All right, they corrected the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch is on its way by Scheidt. Pops up. Arbogast over there. Does he have room on the fence and makes the catch? Rylan Arbogast making the catch right next to the fence. 1 out. That'll bring up Tate Bestie for Yankton, today's center fielder.
Bestie's been on base both times. I hit a single in the second inning and walked in the third inning. I believe he walked with the bases loaded to bring in a run.
He did. That would have been an RBI. That is a scored RBI. Pop up, going to center field. And Stukel makes the catch in center. And that'll be the second out. Trey Sager. Fly ball, center field. Stukel's underneath it. Can of corn, they call it. 3 up, 3 down for the Renner Royals. You're watching Post 17 TV. We'll be right back.
When the summer heat is on, make sure your cooling system is up to the challenge. Kaiser Heating and Cooling has the right solution for your home or business, whether it's a high-efficiency air conditioner, geothermal system, or reliable heat pump unit. For over 77 years, we've been keeping Yankton cool with expert installation and service. Don't sweat this summer. Stay comfortable all season long with Kaiser Heating and Cooling, Yankton's most trusted heating and cooling professionals.
Look at all the pictures of the resort you'd stay in every year. All you need to do is pay reasonable maintenance fees once a year. With any contract that you're signing, read and understand everything. What happens if you cancel? Can you get out of this contract? If you feel pushed into signing the contract, you need to stop and take a step back. If you have questions, contact the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit explorerscu.com to join the journey today.
Defensively for Yankton. Now pitching for Yankton is Boston Frick. Boston Frick. He's pitched 33.1 innings this year as a 3.15 ERA. He has 5 wins, 1 loss, 22 strikeouts, and has walked 15 on the year. And then in left field, we have Easton Nelson now playing. Pop up, Frick goes and gets it right in front of home plate. And 1 pitch, 1 out for Boston Frick.
Brings up Rylan Arbogast, the first baseman for Renner. We saw Frick pitch on Tuesday against Harrisburg. He came in relief.
Yes, he did. Frick 1-1 count on Rylan Arbogast, the left-hander. The left-hander is 1 for 2 on the day. He has a single and 1 strikeout. Pitches in and ball 2. Another close game for Yankton. Yankton last night went into the 9th inning and won it on a walk-off single by Beck Reichen over Pier Post 8. Here this evening we are in the 5th inning. Yankton clinging to a 4-3 lead. But in the last 2 innings we have felt the energy of that Renner team. Wishon to Sheldon for the out. Or is that Fieser playing over there? That's Fieser at first base.
Yep, Fieser's first baseman. Wishon's our second baseman for Yankton. He's been very solid defensively for Yankton in this tournament. Wishon has. Good hitter at the plate here for Renner. Brody Jacobson is 2 for 2. And lines out to right field.
That's called the broadcaster jinx right there. Sarek gets the catch and the out. You're watching Post 17 at TV.
Glacier Lakes Power.
Looking for fuel or more? Stop by Triple Time Rudy's, your locally owned convenience store at 17th and Broadway. At Triple Time Rudy's, they're proud to support the community, offering fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers and backing local activities and events. Inside, you'll discover regional favorites like Dimmock cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. Whether it's a quick snack, a tank of top quality fuel, or a taste of local goodness, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling the community.
The mission of State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. Hi, I'm Roy Wilcox with State Farm Insurance. We have been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, we're here to help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Give me a call or stop by anytime.
Call Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance today, 665-7140. Find more at roywilcox.com.
Recently, a small business owner came into the UPS store to pick up a banner we printed for her latest event. As we rolled it up, she asked if we also designed brochures. The answer? Absolutely, we can help with that too. For over 7 years, the UPS store in Yankton has been helping customers with all kinds of printing, from large banners to detailed brochures. Come see us today and find out how we can assist with your next big project. And don't forget to ask about our print specials.
They can see the game just as you're seeing them here at home. So we want to thank Dakota Sign and Graphics for their support of Post 17 baseball, the Watertown community, and the State American Legion tournament. Up to bat for Yankton is
Sirk,
Evan
the right
Sirk.
fielder.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
We still have Parker Scheidt on the mound for Renner. Scheidt made quick work last inning. 3 up and 3 down, so let's see how he does this inning.
Scheidt and his 30th pitch. Swing and a miss by Sirk. We can close the books on Paxton Sohn. He pitched 2 and 2/3 innings, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 were earned, 2 walks, and 1 strikeout. Scheidt pitches that in, and it is high. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and fouled back. Scheidt gets his sign. Pitches into Sirk. Sirk swings, going to right field, center field. And that is caught just a couple steps by Stukel. And Stukel is able to put that one away. So Sirk goes down on a fly ball to center field. That'll bring up the leadoff batter of Sam Goki. Goki 1 for 3 today. Has scored a run. He's hit a fly ball to center field and a gapper to left center. 1 ball, 1 strike by Scheidt. We talked about Scheidt and the scouting report of being right around the plate, and he's done that ever since he's come in and pitched in this game. He's pitching at 2 1/3.
He is. He's been very effective. He came in a tough situation. I believe the bases are loaded. He got out of it, I think, on just a couple pitches. And he's kind of shut Yankton down the last 2 innings.
Yeah, he's only given up 1 hit since he's been in. Goki is the leadoff batter. Well, he's trying to change that. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch by Scheit.
Goki goes down on strikes for the second out of the top of the 6th. Matthew Sheldon wears number 18. Up to bat with 2 outs. Swing popped up, and that's going to be out of bounds. Delivers down and low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the 6th, Yankton clinging to that one-run lead, 4-3. Renner looking to get out of this inning and get back in the batter's box. That pitch is inside. Ball 2. Sheldon could afford to just be patient right now. You know that Scheit's going to be around the plate. Wait for him to give your pitch. That looked like a good pitch. He's ahead of it. Fouls that off.
And we saw some of that patience with Sheldon's last at bat. He worked a 3-2 count and took a walk.
Not really your prototypical number 2 batter. Pitches in, down for a ball.
No, it looks like he has a little thump in the order there with him.
Yankton came into the State American Legion baseball tournament as the number 2 seed, trying to advance in this tournament. Pitch is on its way. Sheldon went down and got that one. High fly ball to Stukel out in center field. He puts it away. A 1-2-3 inning for Renner. You're watching Post 17 TV.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
At Yankton Medical Clinic, high tech meets unmatched hands-on expertise in the orthopedic clinic. From robotic-assisted knee replacement and minimally invasive spine surgery to sports injuries and pediatric orthopedics, Dr. Brent Adams and Dr. Jeremy Kudera are specially trained to help you get back to living, moving, and feeling better. No unnecessary referrals, no bouncing between buildings. Just direct access to the orthopedic expertise your body deserves. Call for an appointment today or learn more at yanktonmedicalclinic.com. So much care, so close to home.
Buying your first home? That's a big moment. A happy, feel-good when's the housewarming party moment. When you're ready to look for a home, start with a local FNBO mortgage lender. We're here to answer questions, personalize the experience, and share our expertise so you can focus on your search. Start your application and get pre-qualified now at fnbo.com. Your mortgage moment is just around the corner, and FNBO will be there every step. Visit our nearest branch or go to fnbo.com. FNBO is an equal housing lender.
Watertown Stadium, we've got a good ball game here in this elimination game between Yankton Post 12 and Renner Post 307. Pitch is in, and Frick remains on the mound. This will bring up Brogan Moffitt. Brogan Moffitt was hit by a pitch last time up, and he is 0 for 1. He did hit one to the third baseman and was thrown out. Swing and a miss.
A little out in front of that breaking pitch. Ooh,
gets him right off the head. Beanball, that will put Moffitt, the lead runner, on base. Not what Frick wanted to do.
Looks like they have a pinch hitter here, Madden McQuaid. Gonna bat for Bjorkman.
McQuaid wears number 13. Swings, drives that one to center field. Tate Bestie's underneath. You can hear him calling ball, ball. He wanted that one. He tracks it down and gets the out. So McQuaid puts a good bat on the ball, but that's just a long out. Moffitt remains on first base. 4-3. Swing, base hit. And that will move Moffitt up to second on the single. That was Zach Barr with the single.
And that brings up Owen Lechtenberg, the left fielder for Renner.
Quick mound visit by the catcher. Just settle things down right now. Good decision by Johnson. Johnson goes out and talks to Frick and just says, hey, we're good. Throw some strikes. There's one out. Yankton has turned a double play up the middle. Pitches in, and we call that a ball. The Yankton crowd doesn't like it.
No, they definitely wanted that pitch for a strike.
Lechtenberg, the left fielder. Frick with the pitch. Swing and fouled back. Brogan Moffitt on second. And Zach Barr on first. Right now, Renner just trying to scratch one across to tie this ball game up. Lechtenberg just about gets that to go over the bag, but it is wide left, they say. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Owen Lechtenberg. Lechtenberg now needs to protect. Trying to drive in Moffitt. Moffitt's on second base. Swing and foul ball. Frick's got his sign. Now the pitch.
Yankton wanted that one too. They're not going to get that strike.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Delivery. Another pitch that the Yankton crowd was hoping to get a strike. Count is full.
Oh, coach is going to take a mound visit here for Yankton.
Settle him down. So as a coach, you've got a full count with 1 out, 2 men on base. What are you talking to your players about right now, Brett?
I think you're just going over the situation. You're reassuring your pitcher. You know, he didn't get a couple calls that he was probably looking to get. Calm him down, and then just go over the situation with the infielders. This is where we're going with it. This is the play. Whether they're playing, you know, in on the corners or, you know, just the whole situation that there's only one out here.
So do you put, we saw kind of a gimmick play yesterday by Yankton when they had their two players running in from, I think it was the second baseman and shortstop running in. Center fielder came into second. Do you see, you know, you don't know what Yankton's going to do. They're a thrifty team. Swing up the middle for a single. Moffitt's going to round third. He slips in the turf and throw to third. And he is underneath the tag. You could see Yankton's bench right there. They want the call. They want the out. And the umpire is going to have conversations with the Yankton team, warn them about getting into the dugout.
It did look like from our vantage that he was on.
Well, here we have the replay. And we can see, and he is safe. So good call by the umpires. You know, the umpires of this game, and yeah, I have been with the South Dakota Umpires Association for 29 years. I've umpired a lot of games, and I was saying yesterday how these umpires with our camera crew and the instant replay we have, they're getting it right.
They are. I disagree with you because you're an ump, but
doesn't everybody, right?
Yeah, exactly. I do disagree. No, they have done a good job, and you know, like you said, you see the replay here, and he was clearly safe.
Yeah,
great call.
I don't know, and maybe, you know, during our games, and I've tried watching, you know, the other games either in person or online as well, but I'm not sure, and I reluctantly say this, but I don't know that one of the close plays that we've seen on instant replay that one of the umpires have gotten wrong in this tournament. So, you know, that is what we talk about, and that's why they're chosen for these games, is these are the best umpires in the state. You have to be selected to umpire the State American Legion team or championship games. And, you know, now and today and with the replay and the cameras, it's hard to be an umpire. And we've got the video board right up here, and they're seeing every play. If they get it wrong, I guarantee the crowd's going to let them have it.
That's just it. It makes the ump's job even harder than it usually is back even 5 years ago when we didn't have this type of stuff here.
Yeah, you could have a blown call and nobody would really have the evidence to say you blew it.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so kudos to the umpiring crew here this weekend so far. And they're doing a lot of games. They get tired too, but so far, well done, gentlemen.
We do have a pitching change. Bestie is coming in to pitch for Yankton. Sirk goes to center from right field. Feeser goes to right field from first, and Sheldon comes in to play first base.
So lots of changes for Yankton, both defensive and pitching. Bestie with the pitch. It's a ball. You can see Bestie looking in at the umpire right there, wanting that call.
Yeah, he definitely wanted that strike on that breaking pitch.
So Bestie starts off with a 1-0. Pitches up. Breaking ball of some sort. Did not break into the strike zone. 2 balls, 0 strikes. The bases are juiced. There's 1 out. Yankton up by 1. Bestie with the swing, and that's going to be thought it was going to be just a bleeder into left field, but it does go foul. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tate Bestie, this is, he got the win last night on the mound in that 9-inning game against Pierre. Foul ball or no foul ball?
Well, strike 3.
And you can see there is the coach for Yankton is coming out. And so This is what they're talking about here. Count was 2 balls, 1 strike. Are they saying that was a pass ball? They're having the discussion. Home plate umpire. He's going to go out and talk to the other umpires. Yeah, the only thing that I can think of here is that they're saying he offered at it but missed it, because it looked like he offered the bunt, missed it, and missed his bat, missed the catcher, which allowed the runners to advance.
And I think Yankton is asking if he fouled it off. But they're going to say he did not.
Yeah, do we have the replay of this? That would be interesting to see. See if I gave the jinx to the umpires. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Not very conclusive. So the call is going to stand.
So Donahue's still up with the 2-2 count with 1 out.
So 2-2 count to Donahue, but this run did score on the pass ball then, is what that will be called. And I'm a catcher, and I don't like calling pass balls, but that you can't say that was a wild pitch. Deep fly ball to center field or right field.
Not very
Feaster's
deep.
there, makes the catch, and good, solid throw into Sheldon, who is the cutoff man.
Yeah, Fieser came up throwing, had a solid, strong throw into the cutoff man, Sheldon. It gives us 2 outs with the number 9 hitter, Sprinkle, up to bat.
Sprinkle is 1 for 2 on the day with a stolen base. He has hit into a ground or a double play, pops up there. Sprinkle, a 211 average on the year, gets on base at a 300 clip. Does have 10 RBIs on the year. Pitches in by Bestie, and that is outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. This game is all knotted up at 4 runs apiece. Swing, Bestie picks that up, goes to Sheldon. And they will get out of this inning, but not before they gave up a run. This game is all tied up at 4. You're watching Post 17 TV.
Are you on track to retire? I'm Adam Walter, a certified financial planner with Vantage Financial, born and raised in Yankton, South Dakota. My team and I pride ourselves on building trust through clear, honest advice tailored to your unique goals. From retirement planning to smart tax strategies, we'll create a personalized plan to help you feel confident and secure about your financial future. Visit vfplanning.com or search Adam Walter Vantage Financial to schedule a 15-minute call today.
Vantage Financial Partners is a registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Vantage by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Vantage has attained a particular level of skill or ability.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Looking for the perfect place to get together with friends and family, watch the game, and enjoy some of the best wings in town? Make plans to visit Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. It doesn't matter what team you cheer for, your game day cravings are covered. Enjoy the action while you dig into mouth-watering wings, juicy burgers, and stacked sandwiches. Open Tuesday through Sunday, Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is Yankton's favorite spot for food, friends, and sports. Your game days belong at Checkers.
Have a large group or event that you'd like to offer clothing for? JJ Benji's can make you look good. Instead of you taking orders, collecting money, and then delivering the clothing, let JJ Benji's handle it all. JJ Benji's will create an online store with the merchandise you want to offer. People order, pay, and then JJ Benji's will ship it. You just provide a link or QR code to the online store, and that's it. Contact JJ Benji's in Yankton for more information.
I'm Colby Cookta, one of your Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles on KYNT.
Call 605-653-4860 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs.
I'm Colby Cookta, financial advisor Edward Jones Yankton, member SIPC.
Pitches in, swing, and a miss.
Looks like they called it a foul ball. So Fieser still up to bat.
Swing, popped up, going in left field. Lechtenberg makes the catch for the first out in the top of the seventh. Brings up Gavin Johnson, the cleanup hitter for Yankton. He is 0 for 3 on the day, but did reach on an error. Big swing going to right field. Sprinkle is there and makes the catch, tracks that one down.
2 down brings up last night's hero, Beck Reichen.
Beck Reichen, 0 for 2 on the day, has scored a run in the second inning. He walked, and then in the third inning, he's up again and hit into a fielder's choice. Scheidt looks in with the pitch. Nice pitch for a strike.
That's well hit.
Beck Reichen with the big swing, long run, it's a gapper. Beck Reichen's gonna have a stand-up double. Nice hit right in between Lechtenberg and Stukel for a stand-up double. That'll put him in scoring position, bringing up the second baseman for Yankton, Owen Wishon. Owen Wishon is 0 for 1 on the day. He had a sac bunt in the second inning, and then he was hit by pitch in the third inning, and he popped up to the first baseman in the fifth inning. Wishon looking for his first hit in the ball game. If I had Golden Gloves to give, Wishon would be in definitely in the running for that.
Yeah, I would agree. Like I said earlier, his play at second base has been excellent. And in this situation with Reichen on second base with 2 outs, a hit's probably going to score him.
Yeah, Beck Reichen, he's speedy.
Yep, he'll get a good jump hopefully with 2 outs.
Scheidt looking at Reichen, now delivers the pitch in for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Owen Wishon. Scheit delivers. That's high. Three balls, one strike to Owen Wishon. Swing and a miss. Counts full. Battle between Scheit and Wishon. Delivered. And strike three is called. Wishon doesn't like that. Throws his helmet. Tough pressure situation. That certainly did look like a really close pitch. We'll be back for the bottom of the seventh. And this
I'm Nick Shudak. I'm the Dean of Undergraduate Studies at Mount Marty University. We have a ton of scholarships, right? We mitigate tuition through our scholarships. The monastery is very generous in terms of some of the scholarships that are available to students. We do everything we can to make sure that we're an affordable, private, mission-driven institution, and our affordability is pretty comparable to many state institutions.
Start your journey at Mount Marty University. Schedule a tour online at mountmarty.edu. Mount Marty, where great futures begin.
If you've been suffering from chronic pain or a recent injury, check us out, Lane, Reed, and Cole Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab. We offer a wide variety of treatments and techniques, including dry needling, cupping, chiropractic adjustments, and sports rehabilitation. Our mission is to ensure an individualized and efficient treatment plan to get you back on your feet.
From ankle sprains and sports injuries to neck pain and headaches, we've got your back.
Give us a call or book an appointment on our website. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy.
Now located on Summit Street across from the high school.
And welcome back to Post 17 TV for the bottom of the seventh inning. This ball game is knotted up at 4 runs apiece. Bestie on the mound for Yankton, pitching to the leadoff batter of Jack Stukel. Stukel is down 0-2 right now. Bestie pitches, Stukel swings, and Stukel goes down swinging on strikes for the first out of the seventh. Brings up Rylan Arbogast. Renner looking to push 1 run across to extend their season. You look at Bestie. Bestie's got kind of a hitch in his delivery.
He does. He kind of has a herky-jerky delivery. He looks like he throws a lot of off-speed or breaking ball pitches, but his command has been good.
Yeah, he's got under a 1 ERA. And that is in for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Rylan Arbogast, the number 2 batter in the Renner Royals lineup. Arbogast is 1 for 3 on the day. Looking at a 3-ball, 1 strike count. Bestie looks in, delivery, swing. And that's going to be right inside the foul line. Bobbled out and right.
He's going to third.
Gonna see a triple. So Arbogast likely gonna be credited with a double. and then an error out in right field. Fieser's out there. You know, we can't see it from here, but could he have let that roll and go beyond the orange pylons? Then you would have had a ground rule double. And I wonder if that's what they're talking about right now, is where was that ball? If that ball was just extending on that white line, there's a white line out there with those orange pylons. If that ball was on that line, it's a ground rule double.
I agree. I think that's what they're talking about here. But you know, when Fieser's running out there, it's a tough call for him to make.
But if you're the player, your kid should be coached up that, hey, if it's there, hands go up in the air, and you're saying, hey, it's up, and then you let the ball rest, and the umpires can come out and take a look at it.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, in that case, Arbogast was able to make it to third and almost score because of the overthrow at third base. But good backup on the left fielder who was hustling in.
So Rylan Arbogast will be credited with a double on a nice line shot right inside the foul line, rolls all the way down in the right-hand corner, and then he will make it to third on the E9. So right now, mound visit. Yankton's coming out. They're going to talk about the situation. Arbogast cannot score for Yankton. If he scores, game over. We play 7 innings in American Legion baseball. They changed that a number of years ago. We talked about that on different broadcasts, Brett, that when you and I played, we played 9 innings in American Legion baseball in the state tournament. Now they play 7 innings. And so Arbogast will be on third base. There is 1 out, and that will bring up Jacobson. Jacobson, we talked about maybe the,
probably the most dangerous hitter, I would say, the Renner lineup. They're going to walk him here, which...
That's a good move to walk Jacobson. I would agree with that. He's your best player and your star of your team, and get him on base. Now you have Brogan Moffitt, and you could walk Moffitt too if you felt like you wanted to face McQuaid. McQuaid has come in as a pinch hitter in that 5 spot for Bjorkman.
And it looks like Yankton's going to play their corners in with their middle infield.
And it's going to keep the force then at second. Bestie pitches, and that's in for a strike. Brogan Moffitt today, he's been hit by a pitch twice, and then he was thrown out from the third base. So he hit it to third and thrown out. There is 1 out. Bestie swings, popped up. Johnson just couldn't get there, and that's because it went into the stadium of the seats, so beyond, he couldn't reach through the net. So some excitement here in this elimination game between the Renner Royals and the Yankton Bucks. Brogan Moffitt up to bat. Tate Bestie on the mound. Bestie has an under a 1 ERA. There's the pitch, and that is fouled off. 0-2 count. So right now, Brogan Moffitt just looking to protect the plate, put something in play. Pitch is in. That's ball 1.
That was a close pitch.
That was a breaking ball. The crowd, of course, again wanting the strike. Pitch, and that is outside.
Runner goes.
2-2. Now the force is no longer in play.
So do you walk him at this point to load the bases up? It looks like Yankton is not and just going to play the infield in.
They are playing infield in. They have chosen not to walk him, even though the force is no longer in play, it looks like. They're going to bring the outfield in.
I think they're going to...
And now the coach for Yankton's going to go out and talk with the home plate umpire and make a defensive substitution.
Getting maybe a better arm out there in center field.
We're going to see, I believe it's Cale Gary is going to come in for Cirque, and that's probably what the decision is they're going to put maybe a stronger arm in case that is a sacrifice or a fly to center field.
And they have moved the outfielders in quite a bit, not playing too shallow, but they have moved them in so they can maybe make a play at the plate on a fly ball.
So Gary now in center for Cirque. Bestie with the pitch, swing and a miss. High fastball and got him to chase. So Moffitt down.
And now you see Yankton defense go back to normal here. They've got 2 outs.
I thought McQuaid came in to pitch.
No, McQuaid didn't pitch, but he came in to bat. Yeah, and he is still in the game.
But the announcer just named Bjorkman. So I'm not sure. Pitch is in. Strike.
It is Bjorkman. He's number 13.
Yeah, Bjorkman's in, but I thought McQuaid batted last inning.
I thought he did too, but...
Foul ball. 0-2. So Bestie looking to get out of this inning. Renner threatening with Arbogast on third. Jacobson on second with that stolen base. Jacobson really is irrelevant here. Pitch is in, swing to third. Makes the throw over to Sheldon. So Goki with a big pressure picks up the ground ball and throws over to first. For 2 games in a row, Brett, we're going to extra innings.
Good luck. Sherco, the industry leader in tarping, has done it again with the release of the all-new Sherlock E-Series electric tarp. The E-Series features fully assembled front and rear arms, a pre-wired sealed control box, and Sherco's exclusive SmartWire sealed harness for quick and easy installation. Operate the E-Series with the SureLink EZR remote or by your smartphone using the SureLink app. Add more time to your day with the Sherlock E-Series. To learn more, contact your authorized Sherco distributor or find us at Sherco.com. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
Here's the deal, renters. When you combine State Farm auto and renter's insurance, you can save an average of $642. You heard me. So you get the right coverage for your car and stuff at the right price for you. State Farm agent Rhonda Westland and her team are ready to help you combine auto and renter's insurance and save. Call 605-665-4411 today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Average annual per household savings based on a 2019 national survey by State Farm of new policyholders who reported savings by switching to State Farm.
Inflammation is the root cause of the chronic pain we experience every day. This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlandson with First Chiropractic Centers. One of the easiest and most effective ways to keep in good health is to adopt an anti-inflammatory diet. Replace grains with more fruits and vegetables. For salads, use mixed greens, small amounts of dairy products, no soda, and only 1 cup of coffee per day. An anti-inflammatory diet can help you lose weight, become pain-free, and feel great. First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Good day, this is Larry from Larry's Heating and Cooling. We're having a hot summer sale on a 2-ton central air with the new 54B Freon. Includes basic installation, 10-year part warranty, 2-year maintenance agreement, all for only $34.45. Financing available. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling, servicing Yankton, Vermilion, and the surrounding areas. Call today. And remember, before you buy anything, give us a call for a second quote.
Is it shiny still? It looks like 42. It's kind of hard to see from this viewpoint.
Oh, it is Scheidt. All right, so Scheidt remains in the ball game and on the pitcher's mound. Scheidt with 59 pitches. He is at 4 1/3 so far. Bestie at the plate. He's got Bessie down in the count. 0 balls, 2 strikes. Delivery. Bestie swings to third. Moffitt. And over to first of Arbogast. So Moffitt, who was standing on the mound when I looked up after the break, was must have been just talking with with Scheidt. So he is the third baseman, makes a good play on Bestie.
Now we have Easton Nelson, who came into the game in left field a couple innings ago, up for his first bat.
Easton Nelson, a ground ball type hitter. Hits a ground ball around 50% of the time. He was named a first team All-State in the high school season. Up to bat for Yankton. Pitches in, and that's going to go foul.
And he's another Yankton post player going on to Mount Marty to play baseball.
Yes, he is. Favorite player is Ken Griffey Jr. You don't. I like Ken Griffey Jr., but you don't see a lot of players in today's high school saying, "Hey, Ken Griffey Jr. is my favorite player." Maybe the prettiest swing I've ever seen. Pitches in by Scheidt, and down, ball.
I don't know how many games Nelson would have seen Ken Griffey Jr. play, but he's probably seen plenty of highlights.
I'm sure he's seen highlights, yeah. Yeah, the only swing maybe prettier is yours, Brett.
I probably have to disagree with that one.
Pitches in, Nelson, line drive, off the glove of Lechtenberg.
That was a hard hit ball. Lechtenberg was there, it just popped out of his glove.
That was a line drive. So Nelson on with an error. Cale Gary, he was the defensive substitution for Evan Sirk in last inning. Cale Gary hits at a 267 clip, so a good hitter himself. He's going to bunt, looks at the sacrifice, and does do his job. So they push him over, and they sacrifice with 2 outs.
Which brings the leadoff hitter, the third baseman, Sam Goki, up.
So Nelson goes to second. Bringing Goki to the plate for his 5th plate appearance today. He is 1 for 4 on the day. Does have 1 run scored. Both of these teams wanting to continue their seasons. Scheidt with the pitch. And that is in for a strike on Sam Goki. Goki got Yankton out of that last inning with a cleanly fielded ground ball and a throw to first. Pitches in. And low for ball 1. 2 days in a row, Brett, we get extra inning baseball. Yankton also 2 days in a row. They went to 9 innings last night with Pierre, trying to get the win today in 8. Cleanly fielded there at third base, makes the throw over and gets Goki out. So Moffitt to Arbogast. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. You're watching Post 17 TV.
Will
William Neal and Company would like to wish the Watertown Post 17 Legion baseball team good luck this season. Another great team for all your auditing, accounting, and tax preparation needs are the professionals at William Neal and Company, a full-service accounting firm serving the area for over 50 years. Offices located in Watertown and Clark. Give them a call today at 886-6028. That's 886-6028.
Do something to launch your future at Lake Area Tech. It's a living, working, thought-producing environment to help you level up in the workforce. Combined with hands-on training and real-world experience, you'll be ready to find a high-paying career you'll love right out of school, the way 99% of our graduates do. It's the best return on your college investment, the quickest path to your future success. Lake Area Tech, the start of something new.
And welcome back to Post 17 TV. We're in extra innings. We're now in the bottom of the 8th. This game tied up at 4 runs apiece. Zach Barr is going to come to the plate for Renner. He is 1 for 2 on the day. He does have 1 run scored in a walk. He hits this one to center field, and it looks like the shortstop of Riken backpedals and gets the out on Zach Barr. 1 down in the bottom of the 8th. Owen Lechtenberg, the left fielder. Foul ball. Lechtenberg, the left fielder for Renner. Lechtenberg is 1 for 2 on the day. One ball, 2 strikes. Tate Bestie on the mound. He's got 30 pitches.
He kind of has that quick, short delivery to the mound. It's a little bit different than we typically see out of pitchers.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Owen Lechtenberg. Pitch. And call out ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Lechtenberg. Lechtenberg trying to get on base to give the Renner Royals a chance. Pitches in and ball 4. Yeah, we're by the airport here in Watertown. Our camera crew and production crew having a little fun with some of the airplanes flying by. Pitch is in, and strike is called. Breeze now coming up. See it coming out of the southeast.
Lechtenberg
steals on. They keep a hold of it, and the call is out. So Lechtenberg trying to get into scoring position. Ball is there, and the tag is put on. Lechtenberg is a good throw by Johnson, and we've seen Johnson make that throw a couple times in this tournament. Lechtenberg goes down on a caught stealing.
Yeah, Johnson's been very solid at catcher, and once again, Wishan picks the ball out of the dirt, applies the tag. And he's just done an excellent job at second base this tournament.
So now there are 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Donahoe pops this up. Riken over at the foul line. And that is for out number 3. We're going to the 9th inning.
Are you tired of sugary sports drinks that make you crash faster than your team's playoff hopes? Strike out thirst like a champ with Liquid Death. It's 100% mountain water, no sugar, no weird colors, no fake flavors, just pure hydration that's cooler than your walk-up song. Perfect for dugouts, doubleheaders, and post-game victory laps. Because swinging for the fences is easier when you're not running on fruit punch and regrets. Whether you're playing, practicing, or just pretending to stretch, grab a Liquid Death and crush your thirst with style.
South Dakota football and volleyball season tickets are available now. The Coyote football team reached new heights in 2024, totaling 11 wins and earning an appearance in the FCS playoff semifinals.
Bauman fires deep, got a man open. It's Jack Martins. He's got it. He's in. Touchdown, South Dakota.
Volleyball continued their tradition of success, appearing in their 5th NCAA tournament. Join the fun and secure your seats at GoYotes.com.
Ever have one of those days? Your car breaks down, your dog decides your couch is a chew toy, and oh yeah, a tree falls on your roof. Don't worry, Missouri River Associates has you covered. Auto, home, pet mishaps, we're here for all of life's little oops moments. Call 665-6885 for your free quote, because life happens, and we're ready for it.
Hey, this is Les Norman, former Kansas City Royal. I was in town for the Pass It On Baseball Clinic and had the honor of staying at the Fairfield by Marriott. And I have to say, one of my favorite places ever in all of my travels. It is super clean. It is beautiful on the inside, and the staff is top-notch. They're incredible. They're very kind. They remember you. The rooms are clean. The beds were incredibly comfortable. The showers were hot. The food was great, and I even got a workout in. So I highly recommend, if you get the chance, stay at the Fairfield by Marriott right here in Yankton.
The plate this inning, they will start with Matthew Sheldon, the first baseman. Sheldon is 1 for 2 on the day. Scheidt loses the handle on that one, but we were talking, Scheidt has pitched just a fantastic game. Parker has gone 5.1 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts.
And he came in the third in a tough situation, was able to get out of it. Yeah, he's just continued on, kind of shut Yankton down.
2 balls, 0 strike to Sheldon. Now a 3-0 count. Sheldon, I am sure they probably have the red light on here for Sheldon. Right now, Yankton just looking for base runners. Scheidt with the delivery, and that is high, a 4-pitch walk. That'll put Sheldon on first. And Renner's going to have a mound visit. Probably just, they're going to see, maybe you have a conversation with Scheidt. Hey, try and settle him down. Maybe you say, hey, how you feeling here? That was a 4-pitch walk. We haven't seen that, I don't think, all afternoon. What else are you talking about?
I think they're also talking about the bunt situation. Yankton has sacrificed several times today. I would suspect they're going to try it again, get Sheldon to second base. So they're just going to go over their situation and what they're going to do.
This does bring up Easton Fieser. And Fieser is 1 for 3 on the day. Or 1 for 4 on the day. First pitch. That's down for a ball.
And he didn't square up to bunt, but that is not to say that he's not going to hear.
Scheidt on the mound for Renner. The delivery, down, swings away. Foul ball, Arbogast goes over, he's at the fence. And just about makes a fantastic catch, but it just goes beyond his glove. Great effort by Arbogast there on first base.
Yeah, he's actually upset that he missed that ball, which it would have been an incredible catch.
The replay on that, of course, our team just caught that as well, just beyond his glove. Ball 2. Scheidt with the pitch, swing, fly ball. Jacobson called off by the second baseman of Bjorkman. Bjorkman makes that catch for out number 1. Gavin Johnson will come to the plate.
I thought they might
try and bunt him over.
Sacrifice him over there.
Pitches in, Johnson. He loaded, but held up on that pitch. Johnson 0 for 4 on the day. He did reach on an error.
You got it, boys. We have our radio crew heckling some Yankton youth up here in the stands.
Trying to help them out, get a foul ball reward. I think it's $1 for a foul ball here at the Watertown Stadium. Gavin Johnson at the plate, loads up, swings, and that goes wide left, just beyond the third base for a foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Gavin Johnson. We are in the top of the 9th inning. Two balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball. Scheidt now at 83 pitches in this game. Parker Scheidt just pitching a gem. Pitches in, down in the dirt. Donahoe with a good stop. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Matthew Sheldon on first base. He is the go-ahead run. Pitches in, swing, and a foul. Another foul ball. A lot of foul territory, and that is out.
They have some Watertown and Rapid City fans coming into the stadium for the next game, and they're getting to see some bonus ball here and getting to see a good game at the end.
They are, and seeing some energy, and this is a good baseball game. We've gotten some bonus baseball the last couple of days. The Aero TV crew and the Post 17 TV crew are like, hey, we don't want you guys to come back and call these games. They just go to extra innings.
Yeah, they're on overtime.
Gavin Johnson, count is full. Scheidt with the delivery. Jacobson flips it over to second. Double play up the middle. Jacobson to Bjorkman to Arbogast, and they get out of the inning with the 6-4-3 double play. You're watching Post 17 TV.
Get it cleaned with Buell's.
Dress shirts, suits, dresses, coats. At Beals, they specialize in dry cleaning and pressing. You can pick it up or even have it delivered.
Got a tough stain you're worried about getting out? Leave it to Buell's. They're experts in getting out those nasty stains.
Do you wash your own comforter? If you really want it clean, let Buell's do it. Their large-size washers are perfect for comforters.
If you need it clean, take it to Buell's. 444 West 3rd, Yankton.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Boston Shoes to Boots is your locally owned family shoe store located in downtown Yankton on Cedar Street. We offer the service and quality product to fit the whole family. Whether you're in the market for athletics, dress, casual, or work, come shop with us 6 days a week or shop online all the time at bostonshoestoboots.com. Try out our foot scanner and get fitted for insoles. Happy feet keep you healthy and on the move. Boston Shoes to Boots is proud to support Yankton High School athletics.
Tourism, it's a big deal in the Yankton area. I'm Nancy Winandy, CEO of Yankton Thrive. Over 1 million people visit our rivers, lakes, campsites, and trails. These visitors offer an incredible boost to our economy, adding tax dollars and helping our local businesses grow. So if you get stuck behind a vehicle from out of state, pulling a boat or a camper on a Friday afternoon, don't get upset. Instead, smile and extend a friendly wave and let them know we appreciate that they chose Yankton for their vacation.
We talked about that. They just want to keep playing. Yeah. So Zach Sprinkle will be up for Renner. Sprinkle does have a hit on the day and has scored. He scored back in the 3rd inning. That pitch is in for a strike.
And he's got a little speed, so if they can get him on base, you know, he might be one to get into scoring position on his own.
Right. Pitch is in. Bestie remains on the hill. Base hit up the middle by Zach Sprinkle. And he is the speedster. He did have a stolen base back in the 3rd inning. So if they can get him in scoring position, they're in business. Jack Stukel comes up to bat for Renner.
He's 1 for 4 on the day. He lays down a bunt.
And sacrificed. So they put a Sprinkle in scoring position with the bunt.
Once again, it looked like Yankton had trouble with their footing when he went to field that ball and throw it.
So bring up Rylan Arbogast, and you wonder if some of that comes into play because they're used to playing on turf.
Yeah, that could be.
And not grass sod. Rylan Arbogast, he had that double and ended up on 3rd base with the error with 1 out, and they were unable to get him across the plate. He's going to try and trade places right now with Sprinkle, which would win the game for Renner. 1 ball, 0 strikes, pitches in there for a strike. Tate Bestie, the winning pitcher last night in the 9th inning over Pierre. We are in the 9th inning here. Tate Bestie again pitching a 9th inning, 2 days in a row. That pitch is up for a ball. There's the pitch, swing, fouled up. And he makes the catch along the concrete wall. And he's limping just a little bit. We're going to give him a little bit of time. He went after that. We'll see if Johnson is okay. Johnson.
Yeah, that was right into the concrete.
Right into the concrete, and he sacrificed his body for that catch. Johnson is one heck of a catcher. Tough kid. He knew the situation. A lot of players would just let that go out there, but he went right into it to make that out. And they're checking on him right now to make sure he's okay. They're going to give him some time to walk it off.
He's a catcher. He's going to be back in there.
Best athletes on the field. There we go. And it looks like he's going to might have a replay of this catch. We'll see Johnson go over there, and you see him slam into that concrete. No padding there at all. And he goes up and makes that catch. That's a great catch by Johnson. That's 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th on the pop fly to
They're going to walk
the
Brody Jacobson again here. They're going to give him an intentional walk.
That's 2 intentional walks for him, isn't it?
Yes, it is. They walked him the last at bat.
Brings up Brogan Moffitt. Brogan Moffitt, they walked Jacobson to get to Moffitt last time in that these two were up, and that was in the 7th inning, in the bottom of the 7th. See if Brogan Moffitt can come due here. He struck out in that at bat. There are 2 outs. Swing, goes over to Goki. Goki goes to third. So Goki has finished an inning twice and got them out of a jam. Good defensive play by Yankton. We're going to the 10th. We'll be back.
Hey, why are you in the garage?
This storm is bad. I'm worried about the garage doors.
Come on, what could happen?
A lot. Hail could dent the doors. Like that. And high winds could bend the doors or even break them. Like that.
So when that happens, what happens?
You call Upper Midwest Garage Door.
Upper Midwest Garage Door offers reliable storm damage repair for residential and commercial doors. We're an authorized Clopay dealer serving eastern South Dakota. Visit us at uppermidwestgaragedoor.com.
It's never a good time to find yourself stuck on the side of the road. When you do, call Gary's Towing, your trusted family-owned towing service serving the Yankton area for over 50 years. Whether it's light, medium, or heavy towing, they've got the right equipment and the experience to get you back on the road fast. Day or night, call Gary, Mike, or Mason, 665-4351. Gary's Towing, where experience means reliability.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
Second base. So they play a little Major League Baseball rules. The last batter up will go to second base. So in this case, Gavin Johnson he made the last out.
Yep, so he's on second base. And other than that, it's played as normal.
And now they'll bring up Beck Reichen in the 10th. And that will put Beck Reichen on, or Gavin Johnson on second. Beck Reichen up to bat. Scheit remains on the mound. Pitches in, swing, left field. Lechtenberg is there and makes the catch.
Right at him, he didn't have to move much for that one.
One down. There was no chance for Gavin Johnson to advance on that hit. Owen Wishan up to bat. He is 0 for 3 on the day. Johnson remains a second. Scheidt with the pitch. There's a base hit going into left field. Lechtenberg picks that up and gets it in. Johnson is able to advance to third. Wishan with the base hit, and he will go to first. This is the top of the 10th. And now we're going to see probably a pitching change. Scheidt with 89 pitches, or is he just going to come out and talk about situations?
Yeah, here we go again for Renner, having to choose. Do we walk the next guy to load the bases up, force out at every base? Do we stay in this situation with the middle infield back to try to turn the double play? We do have one out, so a couple different things that they can do.
One out. Tate Bestie is going to come up to the plate. They are leaving Scheidt in to pitch. Parker. Wishan on first, Johnson on third. This is the top of the 10th inning. Scheidt with the pitch, swings on, pops up to the middle infield, and that is caught by Bjorkman. So Bestie out on a pop out to the second baseman.
Now there's 2 outs, everything's back to normal.
Easton Nelson was the defensive substitution a couple of innings ago, but he
hit that line drive to left field that the left fielder couldn't quite handle, and so he hit it hard as his last at bat.
Scheidt with the pitch. That is down low. There is 2 outs. Scheidt looking to get his team out of this jam. Again, Johnson, who is on third, started this inning on second base with no outs.
Good block by Donahue.
Good block by Donahoe. Collapsed right on it, used his chest, kept it in front of him. Easton Nelson at the plate. He delivers. Right down the middle for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Easton Nelson. The pitch. And they're saying it hit his forearm. Looks like Easton Nelson has a short conversation with the umpire. The umpire is saying it hit him, and we're going to see Renner's coach is going to come out and ask for an explanation here. If it did hit Nelson, Nelson didn't sell it very well.
Yeah, he didn't sell it, and it almost looked like he didn't want to take his base. Like it's like, nah, I'll stay in her and hit.